When did you know you wanted to plant a church?
Oh, when did I know I wanted to plant a church? You know, honestly, I didn't know that at first. My inclination was to pastor an existing church. The idea of church planting didn't really hit me until about 2 years ago, and God just kind of laid this burden on my heart. And I was like, God, are you sure about this? Because I'm not. And then it just kind of kept growing and growing and growing, and here we are.
Yeah. For me, 2014, my family moved to Wilmington, North Carolina, right below it, and helped plant a church from day one. And it took a little bit of getting it adjusted, but once I kind of realized what a church plant was all about, I knew at that moment that one day I would plant a church. Didn't know when, didn't know where, didn't know how, but there was definitely a seed planted in that moment, and it's been growing ever since then. And now here we are.
Here we are.
Let's go.
Woo!
When did you know you wanted to plant together?
Well, I'm still trying to figure that one out. I'm not convinced. No, just kidding.
Too late, buddy. Too late.
Oh, man.
We stuck.
Oh, man. Probably, I don't know, a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, we kind of would start joking about it. You know, Jay would drop a little thought or statement here or there, and I didn't really put much thought into it. I'm not sure whether you did or not, but you know, you say sometimes that there's always some truth in every joke, and so. But I just kind of pushed it under the rug. I knew I wanted to plant, just wasn't sure how a co-pastoring or, you know, a partnership would work in regards to planting, and so I just kind of swept it away. But then last September was really a time where we were having a conversation, and I was like, okay, this is not really a joke anymore. This is definitely something that I feel like God is beginning and birthing, and it was kind of the genesis of many conversations that kind of led us to where we are now. But
and I watched last year as God began to kind of weave all of this together.
Yeah.
You know, there were some conferences we attended, some different things that we learned that kind of started changing my mindset from this, hey, if you're going to lead a church, you need to be the lead, to this idea of, hey, there's a possibility you guys could do this together. And then at some point too, God kind of gave me a heart, like a big brother heart for you. You guys may not be able to tell, but I'm the older of the two of us, and so I kind of look at Brian like my little brother, like, hey, I can pick on him, I can mess with him, but you better not, that kind of thing. And God started kind of giving me some of that, and for me, that was kind of to use your word, the genesis of the idea that we could plant this together, because God had kind of woven it together that way.
and now here we are.
Here we are.
Let's go.
What if you both learned about each other from working together?
I'm gonna answer this one first.
Oh, snap.
This guy is full steam ahead, 110%, like bull in a china shop, in a good way, not in a bad way, but you know, I'm more methodical. Like, I want to take my time and process stuff. He's like, nah, baby, we gotta get it done. Let's get it done. Let's get her done. That's my buddy here, and it's good because in that sense, we will balance one another out, because he'll keep me from, you know, taking so much time doing something that we miss the opportunity, and I'll keep him from rushing into something so fast that I don't want to say that the opportunity is messed up, but it's just a good balance. It's a good balance.
It really is. I would say for me, it's really, you know, the question was, what have I learned about you? But actually, what I've learned about you has taught me more about myself. And not to be, you know, selfish and answer this selfishly, but it's really,
Little brother.
it's really forced me to focus and think about, okay, what am I really strong at? And what are some of my weaknesses? And I think, you know, through conversation, been able to help you answer the same question. And there's something powerful about knowing, you know, hey, what has God really gifted me to do? What has He really wired me to do? And what are some things that I know I need to surround myself with people who are gifted in those areas? And so I've learned what He's gifted at. I've learned what I'm not gifted at. And thankfully, the things that I'm not really strong at, He is. Which is this beautiful, just you know, this aspect, this dynamic, to where we complement each other in such a healthy way in regards to leadership, in regards to ministry, the way that we pastor, and the list goes on. But man, just really understanding who I am, and you've helped me do that, not just by learning about you, but also being being your partner in ministry and the conversations that we've had and because of your leadership. So
For sure.
I know there'll be days where we'll have many disagreements. Hopefully not many, but we definitely have disagreed on things already. And so just learning how to navigate through that, but to keep God the center and to constantly check ourselves, check our pride, make sure we're staying humble, and just focusing on what we're here to called to do. So
Yeah, every time I think about this, I think about Hebrews 12, 1 and 2, where he talks about we need to set aside the sin and the weight that gets us off track and keep our focus on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. And this has kind of helped me learn to do that too, because there's a certain aspect of, being a guy, wanting to be the guy, and all this ego type stuff that comes with that, where we've had to put our own pride and our own ambitions in check, and really rely on one another. And God has used that to teach me the importance of me trying to help you be a better disciple, and the importance of you helping me be a better disciple, and how if we partner together that way, then not only does it benefit us, but it'll benefit 7 cities, and we'll be able to have a much more greater impact here in Hampton Roads and around the world, because our focus is ultimately on Him, and none of it is on us as individuals. So.
Hey, well, we look forward to meeting many of you guys, and we actually have an opportunity on October 24th. We're going to have our very first interest meeting at Bennett's Creek Park from 4 to 7. It's a drop-in, so just swing by. We're going to have some food. We're going to have some fun for the kids, but every hour on the hour, we're going to be sharing a little bit more about us and the vision, the mission of 7 Cities Church, and just give you an opportunity to connect with us and give us an opportunity to connect with you. And so we're super excited, man. Invite your friends, and we'll see you guys in just a couple weeks.
Yep. Hope to see you there. Peace.